you need to build peace before the world wakes up. And I'm not talking about fancy morning routines like put olive oil in your eyelids, but these are things A, don't cost you anything, B, you can implement tonight. Number one, wake up at a set time, ideally uncomfortable time. So if you're used to waking up at 7, wake up at 6:45. Number two, you are not going to check your phone for the next hour. Number three, you're going to do something physical, whether that's a workout, whether that's meditation, whether that's breathing. You are going to do something physical to build momentum, to feed that dopamine need of yours. So you calm yourself down and you go into your inner citadel, inner sanctum, and build from there. So by doing this, you achieve two things. A, you have now a deliberate practice of focus to build peace. Secondly, you get your dopamine hit, which is the feel-good hormone. So let's understand, what does that mean for someone with ADHD or ADD? You are usually waking up to chaos. Either you're rushed, either you feel flustered, you are in a foul mood because you didn't get your sleep, or you're getting bombarded by notifications. And what does that do? Automatically, you're on the back foot. You're playing defense when you're supposed to be playing offense, right? You have to now gain momentum. You have to deliberately create an environment of peace. This is your biggest battle. You now have to intentionally create an environment or a deliberate practice of focus and peace, i.e., go to your inner citadel. So you ask, Has, how does one go to his or hers inner citadel? Great question. You get there by scheduling your dopamine. You do that by waking up, not checking your notifications, and doing something hard, i.e., ideally a workout, get that movement, get that motion going. And when you can do hard stuff, you are now creating this reward leap in your mind. Because people with ADHD and ADD, we have dopamine dysregulation. So what does that do? When you achieve something difficult in the morning, when you calm your nerves, when you breathe, when you work out, when you wake up at an uncomfortable time, what does that do? Now, automatically, you are building that momentum. Oh, you're seeing discomfort, you achieve something, you're building progress. Bang, dopamine. Bang, dopamine. Now, all of a sudden, you have those feel-good hormones in your bloodstream. You're in a better mood. Now you can focus. Now you can set the day up. That leads me to my next point. How do you set your day up for success? This is where your systems come in. Now, I don't want you to think of systems as something fancy. Do I need to buy this software? No, systems are, very simply put, your supporting cast. You, on a daily basis, have a movie. You're the main guy, you're the main character, or her main character, whatever, right? Your systems are your supporting cast. These are the things which will help you achieve your goals on a daily basis. You're building the momentum, so you're building those reward loops, and you're feeling good, right? When discipline fails, systems pull you together. Systems are the invisible foundation or the invisible bridge through where your car goes. I hope that makes sense. So for example, if you know that if you leave out your clothes, for example, out, right? I'm just thinking something. For example, this is a good example. Headphones. If I see these headphones on my dining room, as soon as I wake, I know that's go time. We need to either go for a walk or we need to work out. Cues, right? Hope that helps. So when you automate that discipline by doing the new habits, etc., you build neural pathways in your brain. Now I want you to think of those as when you do something new, something in your brain is etched. And when you repeat the habit over and over again by the power of repetition, those neural pathways become stronger. When they become stronger, subconsciously you're able to operate at that level. This is effectively atomic habits, right? As James Clear says in that book. This is your best chance to reduce, to build momentum, and to reduce the anxiety that is built up within us, people who have ADHD. So you build momentum, you see progress, and you reduce the anxiety, and you get more peaceful. So going back to the title of the video, how do you reset your mind for success and peace? Is by doing hard stuff. That is your daily misogi, right? Waking up at an uncomfortable time, doing a workout, breathing, meditating. When you can do that on a day-to-day basis, you are becoming comfortable with discomfort. You are now reinforcing that warrior mindset that you can overcome anything. This is the power of overcoming and achieving. You become okay controlling chaos. And when life does come at us, when things do go wrong, we are in a better position to control the chaos and have that peace. So with that said, if you have found this useful, you found this helpful, I've put a smile on your face, I've changed your perspective, give me a follow. Let's grow this Misogi movement and let's be great. And don't forget who you are, man. You're a warrior. Let's go.